There's a room inside your mind you've never entered. You walk past it every day while smiling, working, loving, pretending everything's fine. And if you listen closely, you can hear it whisper. That whisper is every thought you've avoided, every emotion you've buried, every truth you weren't ready to face. Because your mind, as brilliant as it is, doesn't always tell you everything. It hides things from you, not to deceive you, but to protect you from pain, from guilt, from yourself. But what if those hidden parts, the ones your mind tries to keep in the dark, are actually the keys to your peace, your purpose, your power? What if the parts you avoid are the ones that could set you free? In this video, we're going to uncover them, one by one. 7 secrets your mind hides from you. 7 quiet truths that shape your thoughts, your choices, and the way you live your life. Some of these will hurt, some will feel too close, and a few might change the way you see yourself forever. So take a breath, sit back, because once you uncover these 7 secrets, you'll never see your mind or your life the same way again. Let's start with the first secret. You're not in control. Not of your thoughts, not of your emotions, not even of most of your actions. You think you are. You make lists, set alarms, create goals. But before you even open your eyes in the morning, your subconscious has already decided 90% of what you'll do today. The mind loves the illusion of control because uncertainty terrifies it. If life is unpredictable, your brain panics, so it builds a fake sense of order. It says, "I've got this," even when it doesn't. Think about it. How many times have you promised yourself, "I'll change," and then repeated the same old patterns? That's not weakness, that's programming. Your subconscious is like a movie editor, cutting and replaying scenes that feel safe, even if they're miserable. You overthink because once overthinking protected you. You avoid confrontation because long ago silence felt safer. You say yes when you mean no because people-pleasing kept you loved. You're not broken, you're just automated. But here's the good news. Awareness rewrites the code. The moment you see a pattern, it loses power. You don't have to fight your programming, just notice it. Every time you pause before reacting, your brain rewires slightly. Real control isn't about domination, it's about surrender. It's learning to guide the flow, not resist it. Your mind isn't a machine to control, it's an ocean to understand. Your mind hides fear better than anything else. It buries it under logic, laughter, and excuses. You say, "I'm not ready yet." You say, "It's not the right time." You say, "I'll start when I feel confident." But those are just elegant ways of saying, "I'm scared." Fear doesn't always roar. Sometimes it disguises itself as perfectionism or busyness. It says, "Let's plan more, think more, prepare more." And before you know it, years pass, and your dreams gather dust. Your mind hides fear because it doesn't want you to feel helpless. It's trying to protect you from rejection, failure, disappointment. But in doing so, it also protects you from growth. Fear isn't your enemy. It's a compass. It always points directly to the thing that matters most. Fear of judgment? That means your voice needs to be heard. Fear of failure? That means your potential is calling. Fear of loss? That means you've finally found something worth loving. The secret isn't to overcome fear, it's to understand it. Ask it, "What are you trying to protect me from?" Fear will tell you the truth, quietly, honestly. Courage isn't the absence of fear. It's walking forward with fear in your pocket saying, "I hear you, but we're doing this anyway." Every one of us lies, not to others, but to ourselves. We lie when we say, "I'm fine," We lie when we say, "I've moved on." We lie when we say, "I don't care anymore." But your body always knows the truth. Your chest tightens, your stomach churns, your voice trembles, even when your mind says everything's okay. Self-deception is the mind's favorite trick. It hides your real emotions behind stories that make you feel safe. I didn't want that job anyway. They weren't right for me. I'm better off alone. Sometimes that's true, but often it's your ego's way of protecting your heart. Your mind edits memories to defend your self-image. It would rather keep you comfortable than confront the pain that could actually heal you. But peace doesn't come from pretending. It comes from honesty, from sitting with discomfort long enough to understand it. Ask yourself, what emotion am I avoiding? Who do I still blame quietly in my head? What truth would I finally face if I stopped lying to myself? Because here's the secret. Your pain doesn't disappear when you deny it. It just waits, patiently, until you're ready to listen. Your body remembers everything your mind tries to forget. Every heartbreak, every humiliation, every moment you swallowed your feelings just to survive. That's why you sometimes overreact to small things, because they awaken something old. A comment that shouldn't hurt suddenly feels like a wound. A silence that should be peaceful feels like rejection. You're not dramatic. You're carrying old pain that was never given a voice. The mind hides unprocessed emotion to keep you functioning. It says, "We don't have time to cry. We have to move on." But emotion doesn't vanish. It stores in the chest, in the throat, in the jaw. That's why sometimes healing feels like exhaustion, because you're finally letting go of what you've carried for years. The way out is through awareness. Notice what triggers you, not to judge yourself, but to understand your history. Your triggers are not signs of weakness. They're maps to unhealed wounds. Follow them. Let them show you where your younger self still waits, still hoping you'll finally stop running and just hold them. Healing isn't dramatic. It's quiet. It's saying to yourself, "You're safe now. You can rest." The last secret is the one your mind fears the most, the version of you it hides. Not because it's dangerous, but because it's powerful. There's a version of you who isn't afraid, who speaks without apologizing, who loves without fear, who creates without doubt. But that self has been buried under years of conditioning. Every time someone laughed at your dreams, every time you were told to be realistic, every time you played small just to be accepted, your mind built walls to protect you, and in the process, it locked away your greatness. But that version of you, your true self, never left. It's been waiting for permission to come home. How do you find it? You stop pretending. You stop chasing validation. You stop silencing the voice that says, "There's more to me than this." The truth is, your mind will never fully stop hiding things. It's built to protect, but you can become aware, patient enough to listen between the lines. Because the more you listen, the more your mind learns it can trust you, and when it trusts you, it stops hiding. That's when you begin to feel something new, not constant happiness, but deep peace, the kind that doesn't depend on anything. That's when you finally understand your mind isn't your enemy, it's your teacher, and every secret it ever hid was simply waiting for you to be ready. So, what did you uncover tonight? Maybe you saw parts of yourself you've ignored. Maybe you realized your fears weren't weakness, just misplaced love. Maybe, for the first time, you saw your own mind not as a monster, but as a mirror. The goal isn't to control your mind, it's to understand it, to look at it gently, curiously. the way you'd look at a child who's been scared for too long. Because the truth is, your mind has always been trying to protect you. It just forgot that you're not in danger anymore. So tonight, whisper back to it, "I'm safe now. You can rest." And when you do, you'll feel something you may not have felt in years. Silence. Not empty, but peaceful. The kind of silence that tells you you've finally come home to yourself.